Donald Trump, what about school choice? Donald Trump, what about school choice? Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz Network. My name is Laurel. And today's vlog is entitled, or the topic of today's vlog is focused on the issue of school choice. School choice. Now, when I say school choice, I mean exactly the way it sounds. Giving American parents the choice of where they want to send their child or their students to schools. As of right now, public schools is the school or the academic environment in which many American students attend to advance to the next level in life in terms of their education, attending a good college, establishing their foundation for a great career. So, in many instances, the public school environment is that place. But we all know that in 21st century America, many public schools are a horrible choice. Many public schools in many communities in America is just a poor choice in which to educate your child. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, public schools in America were competitive globally with schools in Europe, China, Japan. But today, public schools are prisons. Basically, are pipeline to the prison in many communities. I repeat that. Public schools in many communities in America is nothing more than a pipeline to the prison. So, if you are a good parent, or a parent who can afford to send their child elsewhere, like perhaps a private school, you don't send your child to public schools if you want your child to be well educated, or if you have the time and the flexibility, you educate your child at home. You homeschool your child, but you don't send them to public school. You don't send your child to public school. Now, I know that the federal government and the Democrats, and there and again, I am not a registered Republican. I am a registered independent, unaffiliated voter. Okay? I vote for candidates based on the issues, not based upon the party. Now, I know that the Democrats love public school. They love to keep dumping and pouring billions, not millions, but billions of dollars into the public school system here in America, thinking that, or behaving as if that's going to be the fix or the panacea to the American public school system, but it's not. Pouring billions of dollars into the public school systems in America is not going to reform that educational institution. It needs to be shut down. I'm not saying shut all public schools down. I'm saying that the Department of Education has grown too big to function in a way that's helpful to billions or hundreds of millions of public school students here in America. The Department of Education at this point is nothing more than a huge mountain of red tape, wasting U.S. taxpayer dollars on experimental programs, changing the curriculum every 4 or 5 years, placing unrealistic demands on teachers, expecting teachers to perform miracles, expecting parents to perform miracles. Yes, I understand that it's very important for the parent to partner with the teachers. That is important and critical to a student or your child's success academically. But the public school system is not the place for creativity and flexibility to occur in a classroom. even with the most qualified and most gifted school teachers. But you don't hear a lot about school choice for the 2016 election. That should be a key issue on the 2016 campaign trail. Now, Jeb Bush, GOP 2016 candidate for president, Jeb Bush, the brother of George W. Bush and the son of George H.W. Bush, Jeb Bush seems to be the only candidate pushing or talking about the issue of school choice. Donald Trump, the man that I love on the 2016 trail, with his business expertise, he's not focusing on school choice. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it just slipped this in his mind. Maybe Donald Trump has been so busy because, he is a business mogul and a billionaire and very busy and very popular. Maybe he's been so busy that no one has brought this attention that school choice is a key 2016 issue. And if it's not, it should be. It should be. Now, I know Jeb Bush is trailing in the polls to Donald Trump. I know that. And I do believe Donald Trump is going to be the 2016 GOP front runner. Yes, I do believe that. But he's not talking about school choice. And that is important. There are many parents in America. White parents, black parents, Latino parents, Asian parents, Native American parents, wealthy parents, middle-class parents, and of course low-income parents who don't want their children to attend public schools because of the Department of Education. Because of the Department of Education, the bureaucracy and the red tape is just too much for there to be great success in the public school classrooms of America. So you have many parents pulling their children out of public school, placing them in private schools if they can afford it, or homeschooling their students. But the low-income parents, many of them who working low-income parents, they don't have that option. They don't have that option. Their child, their students must remain, unfortunately, in a failing public school system. In their community, they don't have school choice. Because, if they take their children out of the neighborhood school and try to put them somewhere else, sometimes those parents are punished. Sometimes the local school districts punish those parents for trying to give their child, give their son or daughter or their student a better choice so that they can achieve academic excellence and earn scholarships to great colleges and great universities, or learn how to be a young entrepreneur. Charter schools. What about charter schools? Charter schools are supposed to be the public school version of private schools, but many charter schools are poorly governed or poorly managed. And many states and school districts do not give U.S. tax dollars to charter schools to function in the way they should function. So if you're a charter school, how can you function and compete with a large public school district without money? So many public school districts, they withhold funds. Many county commissioners and city council members and state education employees and public officials, they withhold funding from charter schools. So how can those charter schools compete with public schools without the money? So then you have failing charter schools, and then you have failing public schools. And without money, low-income and middle-class parents cannot send their children to private schools. Their students can't go to private schools because they're not free. So then we have the option of the school voucher. The school voucher is the program that subsidizes a student who attends public school, allowing that student to attend a great private school, because private schools are not free. Well, Democrats don't like that idea, and some Republicans also don't like that idea. But by and large, it is a GOP idea. You have a small, minute group of GOP voters or leaders who don't agree with school vouchers. For the most part, school vouchers are a GOP or a Republican Party idea. It allows school choice for parents whose children are attending failing public schools. There's been a huge fight in the media and in the political arena regarding school choice. In the state of Louisiana, GOP Governor Bobby Jindal won a U.S. Supreme Court battle with the Obama administration over school choice and school vouchers. North Carolina won a federal battle regarding school choice and school choice vouchers. But it needs to be a nationwide, I believe, school vouchers, which will give low-income and middle-class parents the option to send their child to private schools. If the public schools in their districts are failing, I believe vouchers are a great option. But Donald Trump is not talking about school choice, and neither is Hillary Clinton. Neither is my candidate, Hillary Clinton. Hillary and Donald, what about school choice? That's a vital part of educating our children for the future. And if school choice is not a 2016 platform issue across the board, it should be. But thus far, only Jeb Bush is talking about school choice. School choice. It should be a 2016 key platform issue. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz. This is Laurel, and goodbye.